Let's go. Boom, we're live. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Let's get it. We're going to get this popping here in just a second. Bing freaking bong, baby. Let's go. Cool. Hold up. Let's get it right there. Boom. All right, let's hop into it, guys. 3, 2, 1. Boom. What is up, fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your boy, Coach Sal. Let's freaking get it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about 3 reasons why you're not making progress, why you're not seeing results in the gym or in your fitness journey. Cool. So listen up. This is going to be a good one. We're going to hop right into it. 3 reasons why you're not seeing results. Number one, you're not consistent enough. That's a fact. Okay, let's break this down for a second. Excuse me. We want results now, right? Like everyone wants it like this. But let me ask you guys a question. How long have you been training for? Answer that in the comments. If you're listening to this on the audio replay, I want you to take a second and ask yourself that. How long have you been training for? 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. Ask yourself that question. And then the next question I want you to answer is, are you doing all that you can? Are you doing all that you can? And I want you to answer these honestly and openly because that's how you see change. We're talking about reasons why you're not making progress in the gym, with your body, with your mind. In general, it doesn't even really have to be the gym, just in anything. How consistent are you? If you could answer those two with conviction, I think that's a good place to start. Because we all want the instant gratification. We all want the results right now, myself included at times. So it's understanding that this is a process. Accepting that. This is a conversation actually that I had with one of my good friends recently. Surrendering to the process. What does that mean? Having complete faith and conviction in what you're doing and showing up no matter what. No matter what, on those days you don't feel like it. I'm exhausted right now. I'm on contest prep right now, prepping for a show, June 24th. Okay. And I still have steps to get in. It's almost 7:30. But I told myself that I was going to do this fucking live, even though I still have to get steps in for my coach. So I'm on track for my prep for my show. I still got to do that and respond to the 35 clients that I have and show up for this podcast and do the things that I do on a daily basis to make sure that I'm holding up my end. So let me ask you that. Why can't you? Why can't you? I want you guys to take a second and answer those questions. How long have you been training for? Are you doing all that you can? I want you to open and honestly answer that. That ties into the next portion here. Number 2, you haven't sacrificed enough. And I think this is the biggest one. So please listen to this. I see a lot of people, they train Monday through Friday. And then once the weekend rolls around, fuck it, man. Let's go. Friday beers, right? We earned it. You didn't earn shit, honestly. And that may sound a little harsh, but that's the reality of the situation. If you want real progress, you're going to have to fucking sacrifice. Okay, you can't expect to continuously do the same things and expect a different result. It logically doesn't make sense. And let's break it down here for a second. Each drink that you have is at least 100 calories. I'm not telling you to be a robot, though, and not drink, because obviously we're human beings, right? We like to go out. But what I'm saying is, in order to see substantial progress, you're going to have to sacrifice a little bit. On average, most people consume probably 3-5 drinks a night. That unrealistic to say? Probably not. Probably even more, depending on the person and what you're doing. Right? So you go out twice a weekend, right? And you're essentially drinking back all of those calories. So all of that shit that you burn throughout the week, you're pouring it right back every single week after week after week, and you're getting nowhere and you have nothing to show for it. You get frustrated, you end up resenting it, and you quit. And then you get even further from your goals. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Drop some emojis in the chat, okay? Am I making sense? Does this resonate with you? What is freaking good? Like, come on, I'm tired of seeing this, man. I'm tired of seeing people complain as to why they don't have results when you're not willing to sacrifice. I didn't touch booze for 6 months, man. COVID first started. Didn't touch it. I was locked in. I'm not saying you got to do that, but sometimes it takes a certain level of sacrifice dedication, and discipline to make shit happen. That's what it is. Can you guys agree with me on that? I want to hear from you guys. Nasser, what's going on? Amber, how you doing? Joey, what is good, brother? Destiny, Tanner, let's freaking get it. Come on, drop some more shit. I want to engage with you guys. Okay, I want this to be a fun experience. Joey says he lost 15 pounds because he stopped drinking beer. That's what I'm talking about. That's the exact scenario that I'm trying to get across here today. Sacrifice is the key component. Okay? That's what it is. I want to say that again. Sacrifice is the key component to success. Amber says, I stopped drinking alcohol 3 weeks ago. That's fucking money. That's what it takes. I'm telling you. Because if you think about it, let's say you go out twice a weekend and you have 5-6 drinks a night. All those calories that you might have burned because you're in a slight deficit throughout the week, you're pouring right back into your system. That's what it is. That's a fact. So let me ask you the question. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to achieve your goals? Drop it in the comments. How bad do you want it? Destiny says she lost 75 pounds in 7 months. That's fucking incredible. That's actually remarkable. Joey says tequila water lit, they'll only go out once a week. That's it. Once a week, man. Once a week. Okay, and that ties into the last portion here. Number 3, ditch your ego and become a student. What do I mean by that? I think the surest way to fail is acting like you know everything. Pretending like you got it all figured out. You do that, you will fail. I promise you. Because the chances are is that you don't know it all. Okay? You don't. You don't know it all. I don't. I will humbly I will humbly admit that I don't, because I know for a fact that I don't. And I'm willing to admit that and seek the guidance. And that's one of the biggest things I think can really help anyone who may be struggling in any capacity, is to seek guidance from those who have already accomplished what you desire. Learn from someone who's already done it. It's a simple process. I really do feel that way. But I think as human beings, like, we like to complicate it. We like to think it can't be that easy. We really do. And we have a tendency to overthink it. But for what? For what? I mean, listen, if I'm being transparent, I have multiple coaches, mentors, trainers, therapists. I would be nothing without them. And I could say that with conviction and pride, because I've accepted the student mentality, the student role. And that single-handedly has been one of the biggest things that has helped me transform not only my body, but my mind and my life the last few years, is adopting the student mentality. So if you guys take nothing else from this stream, from this podcast, please take that, adopt the student mentality, stop pretending like you know it all, ditch your ego, ask questions, seek guidance. There's no pride in trying to do things on your own. I get that a lot. Cool, have fun, spin your wheels, get nowhere, waste time. Doesn't make sense. Just learn from someone who's already done it. That's what it is. I truly do believe in coaching and mentorship. I mean, I'm so thankful for it, and I would encourage anyone who's watching, listening to this, to try and get into that in some capacity. It could be a book, it could be a podcast, a YouTube channel, whatever it is. If you're in school, great. Just seeking information daily, trying to get better daily. That's the answer. Okay. So quick recap here, guys. 3 reasons why you're not seeing progress in your journey. Okay. Number 1, you're not consistent enough. Number 2, you've yet to sacrifice enough. Number 3, ditch your ego and become a student. I dare you guys to take action on that. Okay. Because I say this a lot, but digestion without implementation is a waste of time. So if you're here watching, listening, I dare you to implement one of these in some capacity. And I dare you to send me a message with some actionable steps that you're doing towards that. I dare you. I fucking dare you to do that. Because I believe in messy action. I believe in getting out of your comfort zone, because that's how you succeed. So that's that. That's all. I'm out. Done deal. That was a good one, guys. That was a good one. We're going to wrap the podcast up. We got 4 people here. We got another few over here on Facebook and LinkedIn. So if you guys have any questions, I'll leave it open for a second. If not, I got to go get my steps in because I still have like 5,000 left. And I'm on prep and I got to freaking – my coach slashed my freaking calories and I got to get all these steps in. And I'm really tired and I just want to go to sleep. But I got to get it done because I'm going to be on stage June 24th at Alphaland in Texas. That's what's up. That's what's up, baby. Destiny says, how do you prep? Honestly, I'm like the first week in, so I can't really even answer that honestly yet. But so far, my calories have definitely been cut because I'm assuming that I'm going to be dropping some body fat and getting some more cardio in. And right now, my coach has me on the first phase, which is a 5-week phase. It's a push-pull, upper-lower. So I'm going to be breaking it up a little bit, push-pull, day off, upper-lower, day off, and then making sure on those off days that I'm getting some active resting, getting steps in, getting yoga, and making sure that, my joints are loose and I'm mobile, getting a lot of sleep, tons of water, a lot of protein, fruits, vegetables, all the good things, tracking my calories, weighing my food, meal prepping, making sure I don't miss a meal. Just super diligent with everything that I'm doing. I also have an in-person trainer that helps me with my form. Every single area of this protocol is being optimized. So to answer the question here, Destiny, I'm leaving everything on the table, and I'm still in the process of learning what that looks like. But I'm going to be documenting that a little bit more as I start here. So you'll be able to see that if you follow me. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I do have to bounce. So we'll leave it at that. I hope you guys have the best night of your entire lives. I'm exhausted and I got to go get some freaking steps in, baby. So that's that. Peace and love. We'll talk soon.